Hey all, Cypher, welcome back to another Outerplane video. Hope it is going great, man. It's doing pretty fine as well. So this is going to be all about Notia. This is going to be extremely intense PvP showcase for Notia. Sadly, my rank did drop from Diamond. I know I was attacked so many times, bro. Like, people after Notia, like, seriously, like, Cleave is dead, bro. I mean, sorry, Cleave is revived, Bruisers are dead. Especially, like, those who are, like, paired with healers, like Tio. I did not expect Notia to be such a menace, such a threat in the arena. So in my previous video, I mentioned that she might not be meta, but yeah, she is definitely meta. She is definitely, like, teams like this defense, this used to be decent, right, before Notia, but after Notia, yeah, this is garbage. This is hot garbage because, yeah, she just counters healers, she counters Tio to the core, like literally to the core. Tio never even gets to activate a passive, which is insane. which is crazy good, honestly. Like, she shuts down healers, she shuts down tanky bruisers. Of course, you still can, you know, probably get here and there some nasty counters by Demi Stella. Like, especially look at that, this guy is a Veil, bro. 6-star Demi Stella. Freaking insane, you know. But it does not matter. Let's see it. Let's take it in action. So this is going to be the team that I'm using. This is a very standard cleave team. Don't you know, read the team name. This used to be my bruiser team, but this is now my standard cleave team. Of course, using Cindy. Cindy is a must-have just because of the attack buff as well as the accuracy buff, just to, you know, counter evasion, because people build a lot of evasion on their Demi Stellas. People even build it on Tio and stuff, just you know, just to be annoying and stuff. Of course, Notia is supposed to be fast and just provide her with as much speed and DPS as well. But don't forget accuracy, guys. She really needs accuracy, because if she has low accuracy, she might not be able to land those debuffs, right? So accuracy is also a must. Again, she is a very stat-heavy hero. Like, you need speed, you need accuracy, you need effectiveness, you need critical hit rate, critical hit damage, attack percentage. Like, so many stats are good for her, right? So many stats. It's actually insane. Like, this hero is loaded. Loaded. And the best part is, she is literally enabling Valentine. Now, Valentine was one hero which was completely removed from the meta as soon as people realized, well, her third skill is going to proc Tio's passive. She was basically out of the meta in arena defenses. Like from the get-go, like from the third day itself of global launch. Of course, Rin is like the top tier AoE DPS. Of course, you could use other shit like Noah, but again, Noah is just not up to the mark, you know, compared to Rin. Even Notia herself is pretty decent, you know, when it comes to DPS. Of course, me personally, I've just built her as a debuffer, you know, just as an enabler. Hopefully, all of my heroes are geared perfectly. The gear preset system is so good. It is so good. It's such a must need, right? It was much needed. This was the one thing that we needed from the start, like from the start. Of course, you first, of course, need to buff your heroes with attack and accuracy buff. You're now gonna buff them with critical hit rate and critical hit damage buff from Valentine. Simply do your AoE. Do not feel threatened. Of course, Demi Stella will counter you still, you know, you cannot pass, her passive does not get silenced. But look at that. Look at that. Attack down, silence. So many amazing debuffs just by Notia. Like, look at the team, like the opponents. They're so pushed back. They can't do shit. Now you still have her AoE. Now I'm using my Notia's exclusive equipment, which provides her that fierce authority debuff, buff on the from the get-go. So the thing is, guys, you might think this fierce offensive buff is just for, you know, enhancing her abilities, but it also says increases damage dealt to enemies and enhances certain skill effects, right? So this is also a damage boost, by the way. So with her EE, she is gonna be insane. She is just gonna do much more damage. She's also gonna be able to, you know, do the extra stuff on her passive ability just by, you know, just if she has that fierce offensive. So I think building her EE is a must for you to, you know, just to be successful in arena. Now you can just finish all of them. The good thing is my Rin, like she is so loaded. Like, look at that. She never does this much damage usually. I mean, you know, she does, but like, she doesn't do it if people just evade it, right? Accuracy buff is so huge on her. I'm also using the effectiveness talisman on my Rin, the 6-star one, because that's the only piece that I have. Let's see this one. See, this is an interesting team. You might be scared that, well, Cindy might be faster. It does not matter. It does not matter if they are faster than you. It seriously does not, because you just have so much more pushback than them, right? Like, look at that. She's faster than me. Does not matter. I'm gonna do the same, but my Valentine is gonna move before her, and I'm gonna do the AoE. They're gonna be pushed back. Naturally, they do not have Tio, so it does not matter. But again, my Notia will anywho move, and their DPS is literally almost dead. It's almost dead. Does not matter. Oh wait, this doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I did not take into account. I did not take into account that one. Oh. Okay. Okay. RNGesus. We just got saved. Hello. What? Well, okay, that was clutch, man. That was clutch. I did not expect their win to be so fast, bro. Like, my Notia is not bad at all. Like, her speed is pretty amazing. I don't know how people, like, but you see that they sacrifice their damage. Like, if it was a normal win, right, she would have 100% killed me, 100%. But this was not a normal win. This was a speed win, so she had to sacrifice some stats on damage, right? And my win survived. I don't even know how it survived, but she survived, and she managed to clutch for us. Again, this one doesn't matter if they're fast, because we have a better setup because of our Valentine. Again, I think people are gonna start using Valentine and Notia defense comps, so you gotta be aware of that, right? You gotta be aware of that, because cleave is strong. I'm gonna agree that cleave is pretty much, look at that, bro. Only 2 combo the entire team. This is crazy. Like, she's so good. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. What I was trying to say, yeah, I was trying to think that maybe, right, like after this cleave, the cleave teams are just wrecking havoc all of the game. We need to counter this meta. Right? Because we have just, closed on the bruiser / tanky healer meta, and honestly, a big role is also thanks to the, this lightning thing. They have reduced the damage dealt by this duelist pledge. They have also reduced the amount of HP gain. Earlier, it used to be 30% HP for this current season. Now it's pushed down to 20%. So that alone has also automatically nerfed some of the bruisers, right? Such as your Veronicas, your Demistellas, basically heroes who, prefer having higher HP because their damage scales from HP, and they're also, like, of course, their innate tankiness also increases. So yeah, I mean, this patch, I think this is a big win for the arena buffs, because arena is, like, honestly, it's fun now. It's fun again. It was so bad earlier, but thanks to Notia, arena is finally a bit fun. Like, you're gonna finally see some different team comps. Of course, there's gonna be those annoying lucky counters that Demistella is always gonna do, but you had the potential to instantly one-shot the entire team before they even get to, move. Like, look at that. What is a Tio gonna do? What is a single Tio? Imagine the situation if we had Bruisers. Bro, it's so tough to kill a Tio with Bruisers. It's almost impossible. It's quite literally impossible. I'm just gonna say that. That's why I even built Rin's EE. I think Rin's EE is a must if you're trying to kill Tios. Like, look at the amount of damage my Rin will do just on her basic attack, just because of her EE, which gives her 50% extra damage towards fire enemies. So I mean, in short, I still think Bruisers might be, existing here and there, but yeah, she is definitely a main killer. Main meta is dead. Main meta is literally dead. Like, not only does she have elemental advantage, she is also going to be able to put silence, right? Silence, so your main is not going to be able to revive anybody. So her use is, like, automatically, like, 0, which is pretty sad, honestly, because she only got to shine for like 2 weeks. Yeah, this might be the meta that I was talking about, like faster Valentines, because of the pushback, right? You cannot counter that. Look at that, now my team is dead. This was a meta that I was talking about, so it's all gonna be about speed cleaves. That's what I'm feeling. Like, people who are just gonna have faster Valentines, they might be winning the entire game, right? Or you just need to, like, yeah, this is 100% lost, right? There's no way I'm coming back from this. right? Yeah, their Notia still has to go. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So we need to find a meta where we can possibly just, you know, counter these fast Valentines, right? Because people are obviously gonna be using your Valentines with their Noahs, sorry, not Noahs, Notias, and you see the amount of damage they do, right? The amount of damage in Notias and Valentines S3 and S2 combo does. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Literally crazy. So I'm thinking a few things, right? I'm thinking a few things. Maybe if you just put all Bruisers, such as Demi Stella, Veronica, possibly Tio, but I don't think Tio is worth anymore just because, you know, she is useless. She is quite literally useless now because of Notia. Of course, Leo could still do the work, right? But yeah, there needs to be a different kind of meta where we can't possibly counter these teams, or else like, just this cleave teams will just wreck people. That's it, right? There's nothing people could ever do anything else. Like the faster Valentine will always win the game. We'll be back to like square one, right? So maybe you know, maybe I'm overthinking a lot, but that's what I feel at the moment. That we need something to counter. Maybe, oh yeah, I forgot, we do have the Light Stella, right? The Light Stella also counters, I believe, just like the Dark Stella, right? The Demi Stella. Maybe that might be a counter to that, because, you know, Light Stella counter, Demi Stella counter, that might be enough damage to kill these squishy cleavers, right? It might be, because keep in mind, Demi Stella alone, she almost kills squishy heroes just by one counter. You know, if she's max killed with her EE, around, you know, she's around like at least 30-35k HP, she is easily able to do so. Bewlee, honestly, Bewlee might be decent, right? Might be, again, big might, but I don't think she is because she's just so slow. You know, she has the same problem with Leo. She is so slow, so pathetically. I don't know why I'm fumbling. I always fumble. I always fumble during these tough words. Yeah, she is pathetically slow. She does not have the power to, you know, taunt people. And the fact is, her AI is garbage. Like, her AI is complete garbage. She uses her S2 first instead of the S3. So what's the use? Like, use your S3 first, bro. It's so bad. Okay, they missed. Does not matter. You see, does not matter. Oh, look at those crits. Like, that's what I'm talking about, right? Suppose a Demi Stella counters along with a Light Stella. I think that would be amazing. I think that would actually, you know, solve the cleave problem. But then, you know, you require specifically both Stellas, which is kind of outrageous. Like, me personally, I just got my first copy, well, actually 2 copies of Light Stella just yesterday, in my yesterday's video, the summoning one. I can't imagine many people have Light Stella and Demi Stella both. Like, I do imagine people have the Demi Stella one because, of course, she was, you know, free, like quote unquote free. Okay, what is happening here? What exactly is happening? Let's just kill her first. Man, like of course, there's gonna be those lucky misses all the time. Even if, you know, even with the what am I gonna say, the buff from Cindy, the accuracy buff. But yeah, you know, Arena is honestly interesting now. I have no problems in doing PvP now. There was a time, guys, there was a time when I used to dread doing PvP just because of the annoying nature of those evasion comps, those counter comps. It was so annoying. It was so RNG dependent. Now it's not RNG dependent anymore, and I like it. I'm all for it. Yeah, you gotta have some good speed on your units, you know, just to be able to survive in this cleave meta. But I still feel it's much better than that annoying toxic bruiser counter evasion meta. Like, that was so annoying, right? Anyways, that's it from my side. Please give me your own thoughts. How are you feeling with PP during this time in Outerplane? Me personally, I'm loving it, as I said before. I'd love to know your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.